Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Now batting, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Yeah, fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here's the 3-2 from him. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. The 1-1. He's outside for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. It's a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Oh, and now Posey gets around on one and drives it out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run for Buster Posey. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up here at Nationals Park. It's 1-0 Mets. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Trey Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Striding in now for the Nats, Nicholas Castellanos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 1 for 5. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
To 1-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Here's Starling Marte. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Going to be a tough play, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. Whit Merrifield would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Seager will make the turn for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Nimmo in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And now for Washington, Devin Travis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Travis, 30 years of age. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Scorched to third. There is Seager. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping in, Victor Robles. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat. And a double steal try here. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set. Here's the 0-1, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt. In fact, career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 1 for 4. The 1-1 home. Taken. Strike 2. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. And that misses 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So striding in, Max Scherzer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And a terrible time for a letdown behind the plate as the tying run will score on what's likely to be called a passed ball. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Comes set and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets 1. So here now is the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. neck-high fastball that time. Sliders in for a strike. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jock Peterson.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Nope. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on his defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the third.
First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 3-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Marte. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Drilled to first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin.
Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Popped him up. Goldschmidt on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Peterson at third. Castellanos at second with 2 gone. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to the right. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, and it's still 3-1. Here's Buster Posey now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit out towards second. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's third best on the ball club. Next up for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 1-1. Is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Castellanos is there. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Victor Robles digging in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Center fielder, Victor Robles.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 4-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He swings right through it there. 2-1. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Into the box now, Kyle Seager, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Seager stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Lifted down the line in left. Castellanos in foul ground, and they can't run it down. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
1-2, here it comes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding forward now, Whit Merrifield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set, and the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Merrifield, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a bunt attempt here. The 1-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
As a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Mike Trout would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That one's in there. 3-1.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's the 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Rounded down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now.
Now batter, right fielder.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit to short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Robert Gesellman is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Robert Gesellman.
At the plate, Devin Travis is working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Corey Dickerson.
Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a neck-high fastball that time. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 16.
Victor Robles digging in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nationals gone in order, and it's still 3-1. Back here at Nationals Park, Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Trevor Gott will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Trace Thompson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 21.
Here's Starling Marte. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Lined but speared on a hop.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop,
So digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
third baseman number 16, Kyle Seager. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Edgar Benitez.
Kyle Seager will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets 1. Settling in now, Alex Avila. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Trace Thompson digs in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Line drive to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder Jock Peterson.
Digging in, Jock Peterson. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's really struggled 0 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Thompson at second with 2 down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Base hit into right center. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2-1. Three and one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fouled off. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. Leading off the inning, Whit Merrifield, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Soto looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, pitcher.
Alex Colomé gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 38, Alex Colomé.
Jorge Salinas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jorge Salinas.
Ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it 4-1. Paul Sewald is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Devin Travis.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Short, hit hard. Rosario's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Corey.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
And a high strike there. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Trace Thompson would be next. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets 1. Eddie Romero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Eddie Romero.
Digging in now, Mike Trout. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Standing in, Buster Posey. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thompson falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Nats took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Max Scherzer earned his 5th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.